Welcome. I'm Dr. K, and I'm here to help you to navigate through the many challenges in your life's journey so that you can ultimately become the highest version of yourself. Right now, I want to talk about the importance of being patient with yourself. It's important to realize that whenever we are embarking upon that journey of change, it's not going to be a microwave situation. It's not going to be an overnight sensation. We have to work on ourselves. It took a while for your brain to get wired in the way that it's wired. And it's going to take a while for you to rewire your brain. So if you embark upon the journey of change and then you notice after a week or so you're still engaging in your negative behaviors, remember that it's going to take time. Be patient with yourself. Talk to yourself about the importance of just having that stick-to-itiveness. You got to stick to it. You got to see yourself through it in the long run. It's not going to happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight for anybody. If you notice that somebody does start to show some promise with change in 2 weeks, well, guess what? If they don't stick to their program of being mindful of the changes that they need to make and making themselves engage in their new desired behavior, then they're going to flip back into their old behaviors. And the same thing will happen for you. If you're not mindful of practicing these new behaviors that you're trying to get wired into your brain, if you're not mindful of practicing the new habitual ways of thinking that you're trying to get wired into your brain, then even after 2 weeks, you'll go back into your old way of being. So I just want to say that you got to be patient with yourself. You got to be patient with yourself. Don't focus on thinking about how this doesn't work, it's not working for me, and all of that negativity. Don't do that. This stuff has worked for people a long time. But you got to practice it in the right way. You got to use the repetition. It's worked for me. I've transformed my life. I've transformed my mindset. Where I am now, the woman that you see today, is not who I was years ago. I recreated myself. And it wasn't a microwave situation. It took time. So I want to encourage you to be patient with yourself. You can rewire your brain. You can accomplish your goals. But you got to have the right formula. And you got to be dedicated to what it is that you're doing. Stay with your program. Be kind to yourself. Have affirmations about being patient with yourself if you need to have those affirmations. You can do this. Have patience with yourself and rewire your brain.